Championship fight. This looks good. Nothing behind the ears, guys. Okay? Obey my commands. Good luck. God bless.
The younger Lopez, the star fighter, says a year from right now, I will be a champ. Mark, he says this fight will show fans things they just haven't seen. So this will get the night started right here on ESPN. The undefeated Teofimo Lopez against the one-loss William Silva from Brazil.
Of all the Olympians we've come accustomed to seeing on these telecasts, Teofimo might be the most gifted. And this is really a substantial test for him. He's giving away an awful lot of experience, about 3 inches in reach. 11 years in experience.
That's a huge step up for Lopez as far as experience goes.
Because of that, Silva says he has the clear advantage. He went up against Felix Verdejo. That's the lone loss of his career. He says this guy's not in the same league as Verdejo, and he doesn't even know it.
No, he's going to see tonight.
It's funny that what happened in the Verdejo fight is Silva was seen as being scared of the stage. So you have one guy who failed to perform on the greatest stage, and another guy in Teofimo who believes devoutly, as does his father, that he was born to this stage.
Lopez getting that jab, working early. Working the jab from the head down to the body. Looking to set something up over the top. I think it's going to be a right hand.
There's that good stiff jab that he fires off. I agree with your statement, Mark, that of all the young prospects we've seen, all the blossoming recent Olympians, this is the guy that seems the most sturdy and reliable right now at this stage of his career.
I don't know. I like the... I got to see what happens in this fight. I don't know.
he is certainly the most confident.
Yes.
He calls himself a young Einstein, and he has power, he has athletic ability, he has grace, he's endowed with everything but modesty.
That's exactly right. Good job of doubling up that left hand, including the left hand to the body moments ago.
Yeah, he caught that left hand. He actually came up with the uppercut, then came around with the left hook. Left hook right there, in between, by Lopez.
Wow.
Very sharp tonight.
Lead left hand getting the attention of Silva, and there's that right hand that you said he would be targeting Timmy. Oh, and he floors him with a lunging left hook.
This kid may be as good as he thinks he is.
Come to me. You good?
20 seconds to work with. Coming after him. Just missed with the right hand.
Oh, no.
So the power shows up right away in round number 1. Blood coming from the nose of Silva. Crouch position that time. Bent the legs. Knockdown scored in round 1 to start the big night.
And he came with the left hook right between the guard of Silva. There it is. And down goes Silva. Beautiful. Mixed with the right hand there. Caught him in between. Silva was actually throwing a left hook at the same time. But Lopez was quicker and sharper with his left hook. Right on the money. Here it is in real speed. Beautiful shot by Lopez.
Turn the sevens, bro, and threes.
One of the most exciting and promising prospects in the sport, coming off of a 64-second destruction at Madison Square Garden of Victor Freitas, the nephew of the Brazilian legend Popo Freitas, and now up against the Brazilian in William Silva, who found out very, very early, Mark, the power that Lopez possesses.
Lopez says, I'm not coming like Felix Verdejo. Coming in, he's going to be scared. I'm not figuring you out. I'm coming to get you. Showing absolutely no respect for the 11-year difference in experience or the advantage he has in the jab.
Mark, he just jumped up in the air and threw a jab. Lopez in there loves to entertain the boxing fans at home.
Let's also note, guys, the fact that when we met with him yesterday, he said, I am angry this week, very, very angry. He lost his dog on Sunday. Leo, his beloved English bulldog, passed away. He was just over a year old. Died of a heat stroke in Vegas, and he was greatly affected when we met with him yesterday.
He's pretty angry. I mean, part of what fighters do is transfer anger into the ring.
He looking sharp tonight.
He's looking strong tonight.
Oh, super strong.
He's the smaller guy. He's the shorter guy. And he seems completely in control. And he is, without question, the stronger guy at this point.
As always, our ace reporter, Bernardo Osuna, is with us. Bernardo, what were they saying in Silva's corner?
Jose Rodriguez says, I want you to box more, but you can't let the kid get off first because he's punishing you. Those were the instructions. In terms of that jumping punch, Teofimo Lopez told me in the locker room, you'll see that once I feel I'm in control.
Well, he's in control. He's been in control from the first round on.
I think he felt like he was in control when he left the locker room. There's a thudding right hand that also sends back Silva.
Nice left hook by Silva there. Rolling underneath that left hook of Lopez.
Comes in with a 1-2 of his own. And then right back comes Lopez. Looking to place that right hand to the body just under that left elbow. There's that lunging lead left hook again. Yeah, lunging left. Sounds familiar. The early career of Manny Pacquiao. And here we are bookending tonight that will finish up with Manny Pacquiao.
Silva told us there's no substitute for professional rounds. The Teofimo just hasn't got enough rounds to compete with him effectively. Wow. You know what? If you're as gifted as this kid, maybe there is. And he has been sparring with top-level pros since, you know, the earliest part of his adolescence. You know, him and his dad have been going around to the gyms. Sean Porter, Ashley Theophane. He just did a stint at Robert Garcia's gym in Riverside.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to Garcia about it, but according to Teofimo and the dad, he sent a lot of guys home early in the afternoon.
Another left hook that lands. Boy, fun start to a big night of boxing. End of 2. Lopez in control.
Go to the corner. Go to this corner. Go to this corner.
In our main event, on a night that will eventually lead to ESPN Plus, the streaming service for the return of Manny Pacquiao. Just go to your ESPN app. You can sign up for the streaming service right now. You get the 7-day free trial, and you can watch Manny Pacquiao against Lucas Matisse. Coverage will begin at 9 Eastern, live from Malaysia. Round number 3 here, as we're getting a good look at Teofimo Lopez, who Yahoo Sports said was the #1 prospect in the sport of boxing last year in 2017.
Well, Lopez carries that left hand low. See, he got hit with a right hand there. That's what I'd be throwing if I was fighting Lopez. Silva needs to let that right hand go because Lopez is throwing that jab from the hip. Take some time to get that jab up.
That's one of the things that hurt him in his bout against Verdeo, was being excessively tentative. Basically, he got to sell out here, Tim, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's not being tentative right now. I mean, he's standing in the mid-distance range, standing right in front of Lopez. That's the reason why Lopez is having success. But now he's trying to push forward and make Lopez fight a little bit more, and he's having success there. But then he bags off.
Makes for a good fight, though. A willingness to come forward, even getting floored with the left hook. As Lopez has found success doubling up that jab. Of course, the left hook scored the knockdown in the final minute of round number 1. Silva, a native of Brazil, but he's been living and training in South Florida. This is his 4th consecutive fight stateside.
See, Lopez led with the left hook there instead of leading with the jab. He made Silva realize that, hey, you thought I was on the jab, but I came around with the left hook and the right hand. It's a great combination there to land against Silva. Come around that guard.
So much stuff he can do. I don't know if it's gifted or taught or a combination of both. I don't know if this qualifies as irony or coincidence, but Silva, too, was trained by his father from age 7. And after his nice right hand, after his loss against Verdeo, he just figured, I have to move on.
Yeah, he said he had to get to the next level, and he knew it wasn't going to be with his dad. As for the father, who is still actively training, Bernardo, what is Teofimo Sr. saying after that last round?
I asked him, what did you like? He says, everything. He's doing everything right. He said he's killing him, is stepping it up, though, this round because I want him to keep moving him back because he's just surviving at this stage. I don't want him to let him get back in the fight, so he needs to keep touching him.
You know, Teofimo Sr. said to us yesterday, and he was dead on, he said, listen, Silva is not going to get the feel him out, figure him out rounds. We're going to come right to him, and he's going to feel the power. He felt it right there. Of course, he felt it being floored in the first round as well. Look at that combination as Teofimo comes straight ahead at Silva again. So heavy-handed. Oh, what a big left hand. Blood splatter as he lunges again and backs him up. Good uppercut, right uppercut. Silva stood up to it. He is having fun in there. An angry Lopez, an enjoyable Lopez for the fans. Mark Rigo, Bernardo Osuna here in New Orleans. Lopez, the 9-0 prospect, has looked phenomenal against the 26-win veteran. Look at this action at the last moments.
Put those earmuffs on, guess what he does? Lopez comes around the guard on Silva. Then he catches and shoots. Catch, short uppercut. Saw Silva leaning forward a little bit. Why not lift him up with the uppercut? Great job by Lopez.
And with a more determined William Silva compared to what we saw in the lone loss of his career against Verdejo, that is playing right into Lopez.
Did you guys notice at the end of the round the way Teofimo glared at the bigger, older guy? I mean, he's a natural performer, but he also has that mean streak.
He did not like the fact that Silva simply pointed out that he had more experience against Lopez. He says, this guy's been doubting my experience. He's just another guy in front of my way to a world title. In fact, he thinks that world champions would be viewed that way when they're in the ring with him, just another guy.
I think the important thing, however you parse it, is he thinks of the opponent as another guy. There's an extraordinary arrogance to him. And I don't mean that in a negative way like that. It's just that he thinks of himself as being born to this. It's his right.
He's just a confident fighter. He's a confident fighter. Like they said, he sparred guys that are world champions, and he does well against them.
It's been against Sean Porter, Guillermo Rigondeaux, Jordanis Ugas, Luke Campbell, Amir Imam.
Ugas is a welterweight.
Yes.
He sparred at Robert Garcia's place.
Uppercut combination starts off with the right hand there.
He has that shoulder roll type. May was he pull that right hand there?
Except there's an aggressive temperament and a predisposition to do damage that you didn't always see with Floyd.
Yeah. There he goes. There using the Philly shell. See him when he crossed that left hand across his body. And keep that right hand up. He got clipped a little bit. Still trying to master that Philly shell.
Silva is breathing in and out fiercely, and when he does, you will see blood spray with it.
Silva's straight ahead. Lopez has all sorts of curves and angles to him. His dad compared his style to Bruce Lee. Well, you know, catching just like a kung fu move.
Yeah. I think you can see some of that.
Yeah. Catch and shoot, rapid fire.
Angular.
Yep.
Right.
The ability to jump in, the ability to be a viper. Some of the conversation that we will continue when we reflect on the career of Pacquiao later tonight. Early Pacquiao, the less refined boxing Pacquiao, was always that. Was a non-conforming viper. There's another right hand from Lopez. End of 4 with the unbeaten prospect. And William Silva, we asked him to describe his fighting style. The taller fighter in the white and powder blue from Brazil. He said, I'm more the matador. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be tight. I'm going to have precision, not waste anything, but I'll be that matador. Well, the bull gored him early on. Teofimo Lopez with a left hook that scored the knockdown in round 1. The combinations that did damage in round 3, and here the start of round number 5.
First time Silva has been down in his 12-year career. And if Lopez has his way, this round will mark the first time he is knocked out. He said it wouldn't go more than 5, Lopez.
That's good. That's good.
Silva's real basic. He does nothing special. He's, jab, jab, 1-2. He's straight in, straight out. Stays on the line. Easy to be hit. Nothing special.
Stays on the line seems like a very bad idea against Lopez.
Yes, it is. See how he backed straight up?
It's a great example of it right there, Timmy.
Exactly it. Back straight up. Guess what Lopez did? Came around that guard. The one thing that I want to see for Lopez, if he goes down to the body,
How about that left hook?
Beautiful.
Oh, there's the body shot you were looking for.
Yes, it was. You must have heard me sitting there.
He knows what he said about the 5th round.
He is having fun right now.
Target practice.
Look at this. Confidently putting his hands at his waist. Saying, come on, let's go. Let's try to do something. And then a short check right hand. Blood coming from the nose continuously of Silva.
I like when Lopez puts his combinations together. You know, every now and then he'll pop shot from the outside, which is beautiful, looks nice. But if he puts those combinations together, I think he'll be able to hurt Silva. You can tell those body shots hurt. You want to know how they hurt? Silva brought those hands down to protect his body.
He got cracked in the head.
Look at this crossover now. Then he goes back, fires a right hand. Trying to cut off that ring. Try to roll with that right-handed Silva as he chases him down. Another lunging left hand. Combination, 3-punch combination as he got the best of it with a left hook at the end of it. Oh, how about a body shot mixed in?
Silva's taking a lot of punishment this round. Really not being effective at all. Target practice for Lopez. He's having fun in there doing whatever he wants. So comfortable right now.
Crouching down, head right out in front of Silva, and it doesn't even matter. Lopez is owning him here in round number 5.
This fight's not going to go too much longer.
Silva is taking and taking and taking. Big shot, crumbles him to the ground.
6, 7, 8, 9. Up, up.
That was just destruction.
Here's the replay. There's Lopez attacking him. Silva as he goes backwards. Not letting him off the hook. He knows he's hurt. Dominating faction. Drops Silva with the left hook. The same punch he landed earlier. Wow, right around that guard. Check that out. Explosive power from
Eyes
Lopez.
wide open and taking it all in.
This is real speed here. You see how Silva backed straight up with his hands down. Lopez took advantage of that and landed some hard shots over the top of Silva.
Let's check in with Bernardo.
Teofimo Lopez, according to his father, has been doing all of this damage, even with the right hand that he injured in the first round.
Again he goes down, and this fight is over.
Wow.
A little Fortnite celebration, and watch out for the backflip. How do you like that? Teofimo Lopez, showstopper.
It is target practice. He knew he was hurt from the 5th round. He just attacked him from the opening bell in the 6th. That's what you do when you have a guy hurt, especially in the round before. You come right out the gate and you see what he's made of. Lopez did a good job right there in recognizing that his guy was done and finishing him in good fashion. Dominant performance by Lopez. There he is. Showmanship. There's the backflip.
He did the Fortnite dance, and then he did his signature backflip. He has been doing that since he was 8 years old. He says, I've always been a show-off. Has he ever? Let's make it official. Up to the ring, Lupe Contreras.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Bruce McDaniel calls a halt to the action with an official time of 15 seconds of the 5th stanza, declaring the winner by way of technical knockout, still undefeated, and now the WBC Continental America's lightweight champion, El Catracho Teofimo Brooklyn Lopez.
He says, I'll be a champion within a year. Folks, skill-wise, talent-wise, he's probably good enough to make that a reality. But in terms of how loaded the division is, where the politics of the sport are, who's in front of him right now at 135 pounds,